Welcome back to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The issues in Pennsylvania and why we are here is not only because of the debate that's coming in about 30 minutes, but because the issues in Pennsylvania mirror those across the country, except Pennsylvania is a swing state, so they get to decide most likely who is the president. Donald Trump says he can solve the economy and all of our economic problems and inflation with one simple proposal: drill, baby, drill. Kamala Harris is under a lot of fire for her suggestion to ban fracking, a position she claims to have walked back on. Fracking is one of the single most important issues here in Pennsylvania, and for good reason. It is a huge part of the economy here. It's also a huge part of the economy all over America. That's why we came here to figure it out, go out on the ground. Voters trust Trump more than they do Harris on the issue of fracking. Fracking, though, means so much more than just drilling oil out of the ground with sand and high-pressure water. To figure that out, we went up to far northwest Pennsylvania, 4-hour drive from Harrisburg, way past the paved roads, to figure out how fracking has become a proxy war for the war on fossil fuels, for EV mandates, for the Green New Deal. Met up with Arthur Stewart. He runs Cameron Energy. He founded it almost 40 years ago. Works alongside his wife and 4 children. You've been doing this for 36 years?
36.
What's changed?
First 20 years, all I had to worry about was producing oil and gas. Now I spend half my life worried about regulations.
The hot button issue, right, is the concept of a fracking ban. That would mean what?
Well, this well and every well that we have is a hydrofractured well, so it would put us out of business. Almost all the oil and gas in America is hydrofractured, so it would destroy the American energy system.
Do you understand the concept, the worry, the fear about this?
About hydrofracturing? No, we've been hydrofracturing here in Pennsylvania for over 60 years. Before that, they created fractures with nitroglycerin, so it's been going on for over a century. The fears are simply unfounded. Our community is a natural resource-based economy. Timber and oil and gas are what keep us surviving around here. So for us, a hydrofracturing ban, I have 55 employees, we'd be out of business. The community already has lost all of its manufacturing over the last 30 years, so whoever's still around can turn out the lights if we have a hydrofracturing ban.
This is tough work.
Oh, when people come out to see a hydrofracture job, the comment we get is, wow, I can't believe guys still work that hard. It's a heck of a lot of work to produce energy, but we can't live without it. So I wish people could be out here. I wish every American could be out here. But conventional oil and gas like these wells are still critical to the United States and to our local economy. So we did a study a few years ago. We provide thousands of jobs just in this area and over $1 billion to the state economy.
You think about where we're at in October right now and what the next administration means to you guys. Is politics second only to what? Safety now is a discussion?
Well, safety. I struggle to answer your question. Of course, safety is important, but if politics drives us out of business, I guess safety becomes irrelevant, right?
So for you guys, this is an existential threat?
Oh, zero doubt about it. We're struggling to stay in business.
What convinces you that under a Trump administration and or Dave McCormick becoming senator, any of this gets better?
Well, we had the experience of 4 years of the Trump administration. He made some regulations that had some exceptions for small producing wells like this. He walked the walk in terms of trying to dial back oppressive regulations.
How you doing? Nice to see you. I'm Leland. How you doing? So when you guys think about the election and who wins, is that as simple as who wins decides whether you guys have a job or not?
I mean, to me, kind of, because with the economy and everything, everything's so expensive right now. I'm working here so I can make ends meet, and I still kind of struggle.
What is your fear if Harris wins Bob Casey wins the Senate race, what does that mean for you guys?
She says she changed her mind. She's with fracking, but what takes her for changing her mind again? Be like, nope, never mind, I'm banning it.
You guys don't believe her?
No, I don't.
When politicians talk about banning fracking and putting the oil and gas business out of business, do you think they understand what that means to you guys?
Well, first of all, we wouldn't have a job.
But do you think they understand that or care?
Probably not.
I don't think for a second that they understand what it means, period, for them. You know what I mean?
They shut down fracking, it's no longer American oil.
Do you understand the, for lack of a better term, the hatred of fracking?
No, it is irrational. It'd be like saying we want to ban food production. That's how critical oil and gas is to us. Everybody uses it every day. The average American uses more oil than anybody in the world. It's in everything. It's in our food, it's in our plastic computers, it's in our cars, it's whether it's an EV or a regular car, it's in our windmills, it's in our solar panels. There we go. So Pennsylvania grade crude is that yellow color. It's very slippery. So this goes into crankcases for lubrication. So all the locomotives in America, all the cargo ship engines, even wind turbines use hundreds of gallons of this because of its lubricating quality. It's paraffin based. So,
you guys are pumping literally money out of the ground. And the environmentalists say, look, you can afford more regulations. You can afford to make this a little bit cleaner. What's wrong with that?
They should come see our books. Yeah, we're not subsidized like wind and solar. We don't get any government money. So we're competing not only against inflation, but we're competing against companies that are getting billions of dollars of subsidies. It's just painful.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.